Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Well, guys. Welcome to this live stream and 27th of Jan 2025. And, basically, we are almost on the, verge of closing this month. And I think, the plan was mentioned on 21st of Jan and was mentioned to all of you over here on the last live stream, as you can see on the previous live stream, as I mentioned very clearly that we would be dumping. The market will likely going to dump till 27th of Jan, and we are here basically. So I also posted, a lot of people might feel a heat that why haven't we closed at that point of time, hedged near spots. We literally pumped it up to 5.86. But honestly, I'm not here to probably hedge it or probably just play this small game, because I'm looking for a bigger picture on a near, and the bigger picture on the near on a weekly time frame is that we are in a bigger accumulation. So that's what the bigger picture is, and this is what I'm aiming for to play on. Yes, I'm underwater, honestly, with not only 1 hour stop loss, I would say, but it's more than, I would say, 1.8 hour, with roughly around 4% move on the downside overall. But because I'm looking for a bigger picture, I'm looking for an impulsive move to $13, and not like I'm just waiting for like a move for 10%, 15% move unless things changes. But this is what the plan is on near, and clearly it's a very solid plan. I just want to play it because we had an accumulation here, a very similar accumulation. We are having it right now with a low volume. So that's what the plan, and I'm just going to play it basically. The plan is. So I honestly, the daily looks amazing. We are already having a bullish divergence on the daily. As you can see, a very good bullish divergence over here forming. And it's not a single bull divergence, a double bullish divergence over here. So that's why I'm playing. ETH Bitcoin chart, I think over the last live stream as well, I mentioned, and also on the Zoom call when we had a meeting, even I discussed with Lucho as well, where I clearly mentioned, and I was very vocal about it, that ETH BTC can have one more dip on the downside to 0.886 Fibonacci levels, meaning that Bitcoin dominance can have that one more push up. The way the gold did, basically gold did an M pattern basically like this. This is what one more push up to finish the move, and then probably start reversing. So we need to retest this altcoin bull run 2021 levels, which also aligns with the golden pocket zone. I'm slightly above the golden pocket zone, but aligns with the 702 Fibonacci levels and an order block. I mean, this is your order block. This is where the breakdown happened in 2021 basically. So this is the very crucial levels, in my view. And this is where I mentioned that, we can see still 15-18% move on the downside. So ETH Bitcoin long is, I give two options for those guys who really, two types of traders we are having it right now. So first, a confirm, traders basically, they wait for the confirmation. I mentioned that this red line that we are having 0.03634. So for those who really want to play confirmation trades, you should long only and only once this level is flipped, basically the red line. Once this is flipped, definitely you can buy, and you can minimum target will be 0.049, and later it will pump it up to 0.09 to 0.01. Okay, so that's one way of playing. The second way is the trader like me. I would like to DCA in this box. So I've already had a position. I've DCA'd a little bit, and I will DCA more if it goes to 0.886, because yes, right now it's red, but this is where the DCA happens. This is where the harmonic, clearly this sort of harmonic we had not only on ETH BTC right now, but we already have similar harmonic on Bitcoin as well. After which it pumped from 15K to right now $111,000. So that's what Bitcoin also did. So it's gonna take its own sweet time. I'm probably just gonna hold it for like 6 to 7 months, maybe even 1 year time for this position. The good thing about this ETH BTC long that it don't have any fees. Actually, it don't have any fees. The fees is zero practically, so you can probably open it for long as you want. So yeah, that's a good part about this ETH Bitcoin position on Bybit. So a small update on these two. and both are looking good. The third coin that probably you would want to look for swing opportunity is Tao. The Tao looks amazing in my view. The perfectly playing as per the plan. As I mentioned, we went it down like this to 391, got a good bounce on retest of 582, rejected, and I mentioned that we will see one more down to retest this support of 344, 345, just slightly missed here. I would say it went to 364, but right now it's looking very, very interesting. 2 days till 2 days before it went to 365, but it's a range right now. We are ranging, as you can see. This was the range. This was your previous range, after which we had a breakdown. So similarly, the price acceptance under this means that we are ranging. So there's going to be a range, and I do think that we might see one more downside. However, if the price reclaims levels of 489 over here, if it reclaims it, then things might accelerate, because overall, what we had for Tower was 5 waves, clearly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 waves, and then you got A, B, C. So basically A, B, and we had wave 1, 2. This can be wave 3, 4, and a diagonal formation. So the bottom might be in as well for Tower. So it's a very cool diagonal, as you can see over here, with some sort of 5 waves. So this structure is really, really valid as well. But we really need a confirmation that if this is bottom, we need a flip of 489 basically here. So I would be literally looking to long around the flip of 489, or I will be looking to long around 331 to 330 with a very tight stop loss under 331, literally at the entry. I would just probably have the stop loss there. In case if it loses, then I'm definitely going to close it. But this is what, if it gives one more down, fine. So if you really want to long, wait for it to flip 489, and your stop should be under. You really want it to flip on daily. So you need 2 consecutive close on daily above, and only then probably you should be looking to long, not a one single candle, 2 consecutive close on the daily. So what it might do is, it might make you FOMO. How? It can pump up like this. That make you feel that it's pumped from 489 to 598, finishes the wave 1 and had a very nice structure, gave us your retest. That's where you buy. So you buy a little low, a little, I would say after a few days, maybe it might take a few days for it to fill, but this is how it can give you a move on and upside for Tau actually. So and it can just probably print a very nice move on and upside towards $800. However, if you look at the Tau chart on on the HTF, it's a very beautiful chart. It's like taking me towards $1,500 to $1,600, easy peasy. That's what Tau takes me. It's a very good cup and handle formation. Just I'm gonna show you the Tau chart on here. And I want to show you this chart perfectly. So look at this chart. This is the perfect cup and handle formation chart. So you really want 489.21 to flip. That's a very good cup and handle, It's a very, very, very good, basically, cup and handle, and it's a very valid one. So I already posted this chart in Discord, but I'm just going to share it under the TMVLT updates for today's stream. So cup and handle. And yep, so that's what I have for Tau. So overall, it looks great. If it gives a 331, as I mentioned, under 702, 331 to 290 would be very nice, but 331 to 330 would be nice in my view, because we already have an order block. We already have Fibonacci levels of $290 as well. Normally, wave 2 can go there. That's your order block that we are having it anywhere between somewhere around 327.8 to $290. So if Tau gives us one more dip on the downside, probably towards 290, that is where the best optimum trade level for you to literally long. So that is going to be the good levels to long. Not even 331. I would just probably ignore the 331 levels. 290, 295 would be a very nice levels to long. Basically in this order block, anywhere it begins, it starts from 325 to 290. Anywhere in between, you can probably look for a swing long opportunities. Your stop loss should be under 222. That's going to be a stop loss, because if it goes beyond 886, it literally invalidates this whole cup and handle, and it simply becomes random ABC move, which means that's how it may probably even dump to $100 as well. So please manage your risk and then probably play, because March is likely going to be not forgiving, and March is more likely going to be more bearish. Now, coming back to USD DOM, I was very vocal about it. Same plan. Since 5 days, I've been giving you only one update. Same plan. And welcome, salam, Imran. And I'm doing great, brother. Thank you. And I hope you're really well. Sure, let's check link as well after I'm done with the chart. And I hope you, each and every one of you, are happy, and you are doing good. And I'm damn sure you not get chopped out. And since like past 6 days, I've been only giving one update with the USD dominance. Same plan on 21st Jan, mentioned same plan. 22nd Jan, 24th Jan, 25th Jan, even before this dump on last weekend as well, I mentioned that we are dumping. And I mentioned that we will be dumping till 27th of Jan. That's what I mentioned as well. And basically, that's what the update was. And I do think that at this moment, what we are witnessing right now is a very interesting, USD dominance bouncing, and there is a resistance that around 4.25%. So I am expecting, USD dominance to probably go to 4.35 to 4.4%. Maybe you can even push it up to 4.5 overall. So, just to give us a wave 4. But remember, wave 4 can be a triangle as well. There can be a triangle, wave 4 can be a triangle as well. So it all depends. Not necessarily we go to 4.5 to 4.6, but it's a possibility. We still have 2 days to go. And now why I'm more emphasizing on today's date. Normally the bottom should be today or maybe max tomorrow, 28th of Jan. The plan is still same. We will be bottoming overall once USD dominance goes to 3.2%. That's where I think the bigger dump happens for, what do you say? I mean, it's like a perfect, PO3 setup playing out. This is a very good PO3. So I'm just running this work. This is an accumulation that's happening for something. And you're going to see a very massive, manipulation. Either the manipulation happens here or the manipulation happens here. Whatever comes first. In my view, the manipulation ideally should happen at the bottom. I mean, this is what if really March is coming and we really want to, get a fuck up move, then this is how it should go. I mean, there's going to be a nice manipulation and a box can extend to 3.17%. So there's going to be an accumulation and then a move on the downside. And once it reclaims the range highs like this, it's going to be a massive pump probably towards not only 4.5%, but it will be more than 6% move on an upside for USD DOM, which means the market is absolutely going to get wrecked in March. So we want to see how this PO3 plays out. If it goes up and sweep the highs, that is going to be a very easy long. You don't need any communities. You don't need to join any community. I mean, for example, what I mean is, if it goes up and does the sweep first, you just don't need any brain. You just simply have to press the buy button. That's it. If you have lost anything over here in this chop, you are going to long here like max long, max bidding, So you're going to make a hell lot of money in this dump towards 3.2%. You don't need any brain. I mean, just simply long, buy. That's what you should do once we go up, in case if you want to sweep up first, So let's see how the 2 days plays out. But overall, my plan is this. One more push up towards 4.35% to maybe 4.34%, and then move on the downside would be very nice. That's my ultimate game plan for USD DOM. Bitcoin is more likely, I mean, this harmonic is still valid. I mean, I'm not sure what this harmonic is, how it's going to play out. And basically, don't go with the previous week numbers because previous numbers are not updated. But, if I just look at from the perspective of the total crypto market cap, this is what I have. This is the only wave count that I have for now for the total crypto market cap, and it's a bullish one, basically. And why I have this bullish wave count, basically, because, we had a breakout, this was a breakout. The volume was good, and we had a very nice wave, A on the downside with a flash dump, and then we had a triangle formation. This is the perfect triangle. This is not 1 2 1 2, but this is a perfect triangle, And that triangle put me, normally wave 2 is not a triangle. In my experience trading Elliot wave, Wave 2 can never, ever, ever be triangle. Wave 2 is always like, ABC zigzag or a regular flat, but it can never be a triangle. So basically, this is our wave 2 can be a bear flag, but it cannot be a triangle. Yeah, wave 2 can be a bear flag. So this triangle tells me that this is wave B, and that's why we are saying that we are having 5 waves. 1, 2, we are having wave 3 right now. Wave 4 is done. One more down towards $3.2 trillion. Can't even go down to 3.16 overall. And that's it. Once this is done, overall, I would like to see a move on an upside, a little bit of accumulation, chop, 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 and a run back up to $4 trillion. And this is going to be a top, absolute top for the 2025. This is going to be a top for the market. We are not going up beyond $4 trillion, guys. I really don't see why market would pump up so high to $4 trillion, honestly speaking, because I've compared this chart with gold, and gold literally took a hell lot of year to pump up from $8 trillion to $18 trillion. Like it took almost 5 years to do that. So practically, it don't make sense for Bitcoin to go literally giving to $6 trillion or $5 trillion easy peasy. 4.1 to 4.2 trillion is what I'm aiming max for. And this is going to be, in case if this move is given, it's absolutely going to be the gift for us for 2025, and absolutely going to be your last move on an upside, after which the market is more likely going to crash. And my overall HTF target for the Bitcoin for 2025 remains same. I mean, there's no change in the plan whatsoever. So again, the HTF plan for the Bitcoin is still same, no changes. I am expecting 2025 more likely going to be a very insane 2025, and this is how I see the market is more likely. This is how I see the market would do in 2025 clearly. So the white line is what we are going to play in 2025. We are going to most likely break this trend line around $64,000, 64.4. That's where the seller entry is at right now. He bought another $1.1 billion Bitcoin with an average of 105.5. With he claiming that his yield, YTD yield is at 2.9%. I'm damn sure in next few months, you're going to hear from seller, his tweets, that his YTD yield is around 20% down, 30% down, 40% down, 50% down. And literally is going to be more and more down, and is going to be, we are going to take this lows. That's what I can say. Wave 4 is going to be taken care of, directly around 48,000 minimum. So that's what we are going to see in probably 2025. And maybe we can just probably go to $43,000 as well. Just a week, So the bounce from there would be very, very nice to 75, 76K. Maybe can even go to maybe $178,000 as well. But this is the max bounce you will get in 2025. Basically. So 2414 is absolutely going to be around December 2025. That's where the next dump is going to happen in 2025 December. That's my pivot. And also you have another and also you have another blood moon in September. So you have the next month for March is going to have a blood moon, and then you have in September. So other crypto market cap, I'm looking for some sort of a triangle here. If not triangle formation, because this is a perfect ABCDE, but if not triangle, then there's going to be like a move on the downside with irregular expanded flat. Basically, this is going to be ABC, W, ABC, X, ABCY. That's going to be WXY, and a push on an upside to $497 to $500 billion, which is going to be good in my view. The 289, 278 is going to be absolutely the beast levels for alts to long, max long, 278 billion, and your invalidation would be literally under $270 billion, just $8 billion away, which is roughly around how much? Less than 2%, 2 to 3%, yeah. So, which is good. The risk reward is amazing at those levels, in my view. So overall, I think the opportunities are coming in. I've already set the limit for ETH and as well as Atom. Both the limits are set. Atom, I've set the limit for Atom. Please manage your risk, guys, around 5.5. And I'm going to DC around 5.25 as well. This looks great to me, Atom. Clearly, this is some sort of a wave 1. Wave 2 over here is what we are doing right now. That's going to be a wave 3. Now it's going to be either ABC or wave 3. If it's wave 3, then it can pump it up to $24. If not, then it's just simply going to pump it up to $12 and then dump it further to $1, you know, probably. But at least I'm expecting a move from here, you know, 5.5 to at least 11.7 is what I would be aiming for. I don't want to be more overly bullish on this fucking shitcoin, you know. So how are we going to play? Right now, we're just going to have spot buys on Atom. And once it reclaims the level of, you know, 6.15, we will open a coin margin longs. So we'll just right now buy the spot. And once it reclaims 6.15, we will have coin margin longs over there. We will open it, you know, coin margin long with our stop loss would be under 5.5. And our take profit targets are 11.7. That's what. And my max leverage will be 3x on the Atom. Let's check Link USD as well. Link, in my view, is looking bullish. As I mentioned the previous stream as well, that as I mentioned that, you know, after pumping, I will be looking for a retest of this green line, which is around 19.1, and that line is really holding well, to my surprise. So Link is honestly is like a, I mean, look at this chart. I mean, it is so beautiful. I mean, I really don't have any reason to be bearish on Link at this point, unless we are losing a levels of 19.5. So because if you look at the weekly chart, the RSI is above 50, even though we have lost EMA, RSI based MA, but that's okay. We are still holding up the 19.5, so we can probably go for a retest on weekly, probably on the daily as well, you know. However, the daily is at support. As you can see, the RSI, we have not yet closed, but the daily RSI is at support of 50. So if we can, you know, literally hold these lows of 19.5, I do think that, you know, Link is absolutely looking good. Probably what it will do is, I mean, this is going to be the first coin to bounce very hard when everything reverses, probably tomorrow or maybe on 29th. I mentioned that the bottom would be around 29th plus minus, you know, 1 or 2 days. So it is going to be like, if the bottom would be around today or tomorrow, or it would be roughly around plus minus 2 days, which could be around 38th or 31st. So maximum 31st. So we still have 4 days. I mean, these 4 days are crucial in my view. So this is what Link can do. I mean, this is looking great. Very looking great. This can be the alt, probably the second coin, you know, the 2021 coin that might do all-time highs after Solana. I mean, this can do something like this because this is looking solid to me. You see, I'm in the structure. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got A, B, C. So you got wave 1, wave 2, and then you got like 1, 2, and then you got like another bigger wave 3, 4. You're gonna see wave 5. I pull down like this for wave 4, and then wave 5 like this. So the structure would be a diagonal or ABC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New all-time highs, class, accumulation, dump. So this can be the structure, you know. This can be the structure basically for Link. So 19.5 is absolutely the levels you really wanted to hold. If you're longing it, your stop loss should be under $17, or even I would say if it loses 19.5, just exit. Wait for it to reclaim on the daily. If it loses, exit and wait for it to reclaim 19.5 again. That's what I would do. So just play manually at that point of time. Now let's go back to Ethereum, guys. This is very crucial. This is my long setup for ETH. I have a very good harmonic over here, a very nice structure as well. Normally this is a low probability structure. It plays out, but if you look at from the structure perspective on HDF, I can clearly see what ETH did. It had a sharp move on the downside, A, B, C on an upside, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another sharp move on the downside with the 5 waves. So there is 5 structure is done. So something tells me that this is like the bottom. And the pump that we got was 5 waves, and then you got A, B, and now we are doing wave C. Meaning either this is the, I would say, generational bottom for something like a 1, 2, 1, 2. If not, then what he's going to do is, along with Bitcoin pumping to maybe new all-time highs and everything pumps to $4 trillion, Ethereum also pump, but it just pumps to $3,850. It won't pump, maybe it won't even make new all-time highs. It's fucking weak, unless it BTC reverses. So what we might see is even Ethereum pumps 28%, 29% move on an upside in Feb, if we are holding the levels of 2,900 and 2,000, I would say 2,850 levels practically, because that is going to invalidate this whole bull case for it. Because if we go down under it, under 2,850, or even I would say 2,839, if we go down, khalas, this is the end of ETH. Basically, it would literally tells you that ETH is done for good, basically, which would mean that the pump that we saw on ETH was clearly A, B, C, and now we are doing a triangle, A, B, and now we are very, very bearish, meaning we are going to dump it back down to $1,100 levels, maybe even slightly lowest. But this is what it can, and it's going to form a triangle like this. A more accumulation and then a bigger pump it up to $8,000. So this is like an accumulation that's happening. That can happen probably for ETH. If we lose 2,839 on the daily, then it would mean that 90% of the coins are going to be dead, especially memes. Every meme coins, every damn meme coin, take it, VIF perfectly playing out. I mentioned it's going to dump the last stream, if you remember. Every meme coin like Trump, Millennia, whatever the meme you have, Loki, Doge, Pepe, every damn coin. The memes are going to go zero actually. They're going to crush this whole thing, The launching of Trump coin was not the good thing. I also mentioned, honestly, it's not that I missed it. In fact, when I got a notification that Trump is about to get listed on Bybit, and I saw the orders started with $13, I put my orders at $18 as well, and I got filled as well. But I sold very early. I was just playing some more riskier thing. I played with 10K. I made like 6K, 7K. That's it. But if I would have just played higher, bigger, because I didn't know how far it can go. So it's all like the hype, and how fast they can manipulate you. So this was a sign that market is literally having a euphoria, and just imagine. Sometimes the thought comes into my mind that, okay, in 2018, what's the good part about the bull run in the altcoins? Okay, the good part about the bull run in the altcoins is, we had good projects. They were literally showcasing you what they are achieving and what they are doing, Basically, they have use cases, they have team, and a lot of good stuff were happening in 2018. Okay, now let's go to 2020, 2021. That bull run. The good part about that bull run was, again, good new projects coming in: Solana, Avex, Atom, Near. Very, very good project. Lot of new L1 Link. Lot of good coins came in those market and made a really good thing. Like for example, 2020, 2021, we got a good hype of Meta coins pumping up left and right. AXS, Sand, Mana. And then gaming coins like CHR, CHZ, Chiliz. A lot of things happened good. But then suddenly in 2021 bull run, we ended with a very bad note. What happened suddenly was Doge started pumping with Elon, and then of course it did not pump in the end, but it pumped in the middle of the whole bull run. And then the picture started, in my view, becoming more and more bad or worse for the crypto. Why? The market focused from the mainstream good coins or good projects to the meme coins, where people thought that you don't need any projects to make money in crypto. You just need hype. You just need the good influencers shilling the coins, and they hold it, and the market can literally pump it up. So that's how the meme started. And if you see right now, every Tom, Dick, and Harry at this point, they are just want to create their own meme coins. They want to sell it to. After Pepe launched it, and after Bonk launched and it went to $1 billion in probably like 24 hours, I literally got so far. I've got more than 40 DMs. People wanted me to be their call and they were offering good, coins like meme coins on Solana, on various other things on Ethereum and so on BNB, BSC chain as well. They really want me to shill their, coins, and they were offering me good money as well. But I was like, no, I mean, this is not something I do actually. I don't believe in these meme coins, honestly speaking. Because for you, if you really want to believe in those meme coins, which means that it's a pure gambling. You don't need any technical analysis in this sort of gambling. So that meme coins have literally destroyed the whole genuineness of the market at this moment, and that's the reason Trump was the launch. I was so upset when Trump team launched its own coin. Honestly, you need a genuineness. You don't need people to. I mean, you just don't want yourself to be act like a meme coin. Honestly speaking, I don't know who does that or who wants that sort of thing. But this, I mean, what does the Trump coin do anyway? I mean, or what does the Millionaire coin do? I mean, so just think about it. I mean, this just because of the meme coins, we have seen hell lot of new coins coming in the market, AI memes and lot of memes, and left and right this whole bull run. Only meme coins are the one they have delivered a hell lot of returns. Actually, if you just look at the chart since beginning of this bull run in 2022 end, so only the meme coins have given you the vast majority of return, except Solana. Of course, Solana is the only L1 that have delivered a superb gains. So I think meme coins have slightly deteriorated or destroyed the thing. Like that's the reason Atom, the good coins like Atom, Avex, Near, and many other good coins, they struggle to pump because the liquidity is not there. I mean, nobody's interested in those coins. People are more interested in the meme coins at this point. Even it goes with the link as well. So memes have, in my view, have made the market slightly worse, basically, but it's okay. I mean, this is how it is. I mean, we have to live with it. But if you really want things to go good for the crypto market, and people want to see this as some real use case, then I think in future probably real world asset, that's what the BlackRock is. I've seen a lot of interviews from the BlackRock, and they really are focusing on RWA, actually real world asset, and I think that might be good. Actually, that honestly might be good, and it might take some time. Even Quantum, a lot of Peak is one of the coin, probably is a very good coin, and this might even make good in case if we bottom. This can give us good 5 to 6x gains. But the RWA is probably RWA Quantum AI is likely going to be the next bull case or bull run. Probably after the 1 year gap, you really need some sort of a hype, and I think the next hype can be RWA. Actually, RWA can be a very good hype. Actually, the way this time we started this bull run with a hype for, what do you say, AI was the hype, So yeah, Ethereum, this is my plan actually. If other crypto market cap loses $270 billion, as I mentioned, $278 billion, if it loses, khalas, pack your bags, guys. This is your top, and for 2025, and khalas. I mean, you just don't have to do anything about it. I mean, just simply just pack up. That's it. The top is in. If you are losing 278 billion, because that's an equilibrium, Tau, I already mentioned at the beginning of the stream. I mean, we have a very good cup and handle formation, very solid one. There are two possibilities for you guys to long. Either long the red box if it gives $330 to $890, anywhere in between, the order block that we have, which is perfectly aligned with the 76 Fibonacci levels, or let it flip to 489.5 on the daily time frame. Wait for the two consecutive candle close, and you long it. The target is around 1198. And extended target will be around $1,500. That is going to be a target for Tau. And in case if this is really solid and bullish, just in case, then it can even go for a full-fledged bull run target of 5618. 5618. This is going to be your full-fledged target for Tau, just in case. Just in case, just in case, but I'm not sure if it's going to do it. We will see how things plays out. 56180 is around $3,300. But for now, honestly speaking, we need to wait for it to flip 489.2 on the daily. Near, I already shared near as well. My plan for the near is still same. We are forming a very big triangle over here, and that's the reason it's like a bigger accumulation. I'm just holding it, and there's a good solid daily bullish divergence forming on the near. So I do think the near is looking great for me actually, in my view. So just give a little bit more time. Now coming to the solid analysis for Bitcoin, I just want to show you. I've shared everything with you, all the charts and everything. Aave, I mentioned this plan. If we don't flip 353 on the forwards, then this is how it's gonna dump, and it perfectly went to 287.9, and I do think it can go one more down to $283 as well. But this is what I mentioned that it can do, and now it's doing so good. So now we're just gonna wait for Aave to flip 310. Once it flips, then we can have a run up. Let's talk about Bitcoin, guys. So just look at the daily time frame. First of all, just wanted to show you something. This is the Coinbase chart. Okay. So we will go back to bear market 2018. Okay, we will go back to bear market, or 2017 we will go back, and we will probably start from there, and we will go from 2017 to 2024 or 2025. So I'm just going to put it, just give me 2 minutes. Once I upload everything on the chart, I won't take much of your time. This is $2018, and then you have 2019. Okay, and then we go for 2020. This is 2020, and then we go for 2021. Just give me a moment. And then we have 2022. 2022. And then we have, what do you say, 2023 here. And then you have 2024. Okay, so this is what we have, and let's see now. So if we start from the current situation that we are having, because right now the market is literally looks to me bullish to me, so we'd be looking more from 2020 perspective and 2019 perspective as well. You can check 2018 as well. 2018 we already started dumping from from December, so this was like a top, so slightly the cycle would change. But look at the 2019 as well, how things unfolded. So what happened is, so we started dumping, from 1st of Jan, the market was chopped. We pumped up, we dumped, we bottomed like this from the lows. And then 28 Jan, we literally bottomed at around 3,384. And we started pumping like, making up new all-time highs. So this is one thing. Again, there was a dump, bear market 2019, but then 20th Jan, we bounced up, and we pumped up till 14th February, giving us a pump of like 20% to 30% move. How much pump did it give? Let me just see once from here. 22% basically. And then the crash happened after February. So the big crash happens, everybody knows the COVID crash. And then again, 28th of Jan, 2021, again, I think it was like some sort of a dump and accumulation that was happening. So we made a new all-time highs over here. Then we accumulated, sweep up. What happened before 28th of Jan was we made lows on 27th of Jan 2021, market reversed on 28th Jan, and then the history, we made new all-time highs again. So that was 2021. 2022, we were in the bear market again. We started making top and then we started dumping. But on 26th of or 24th of Jan, we made a lows and the bottom was in, and 28th Jan, we continued. And from there, we pumped almost close to 34%. Or 33.5%, 33.5%. So that's what BTC did at that point of time in 2022. 2023, what we did was we were accumulating. We were not doing anything much on the daily, and we pumped after 28 Jan, but it was a small pump of 5 to 6%, and then sweep up the lows, and then we made new all-time highs again. I mean, sweeping the previous highs, accumulated, and then we pumped up more. So basically what happened, I would say, from 28th Jan to Feb was, 28th Jan to Feb was roughly that we dumped, accumulated, and we pumped up a lot. I mean, Feb was overall a good month, and March was like dump. Every March is like a dump. Let's go to 2024. What happened at those months basically? Before 28th Jan, we bottomed around 23rd of Jan, basically. Slightly early, but nevertheless, it was good. And then we continued after that, accumulated. And the rest what Bitcoin did. We just made new all-time, it doubled in price. Now, coming back to what 28th of Jan 2025 can give us, basically. And what I feel and what I believe from the Bitcoin perspective is we are having a very solid ABC more on the downside. I want to show you ABC. This is the ABC actually, a very good triangle formation. What is this? Why are we having Fibonacci levels? It's a very solid ABC basically. A, B, and C. Okay, it's a very good ABC. So what we might do here on today, basically, what we might do is maybe this might be the bottom, or we might see one more down like this to 96.95K. And we go towards the golden pocket zone actually. Like this. 0.618. Can go to 0.702. Okay. So 95K to 97K probably we can go, and just one more down like this, and after that the market might go slowly up like this, and we can just go up in February. We can pump it up like this, making another new all-time highs, and your 105 is going to be your support. One more push up in Feb, the 3 drive pattern formation like this, 3 drive. Now to confirm whether this 3 drive is going to be the end of this whole pump. Remember, the 3 drive in the fifth wave is going to form only and only when your wave 1 is your 3 drive basically. And your wave 1 begin over here, this move. And it's not a 3 drive, but it is some sort of a, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a sort of, but not exactly the 3 drive. Or it was more like ABC actually. Which means that yes, ABC can be a 3 drive as well. And hence, it's like a diagonal. So the wave 1 was diagonal, so wave 5 can form a diagonal as well. That's a very, very good possibility. So this can be a very nice diagonal, chop, 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 more chop to the market. And then we pump up to 115, 116K like. And when March comes, you see this move like this. We go to 83,000, 85K in the March. Go for like this, and then further down towards this move. This is the primary context of how the market, in my view, should do from here. Basically, I'm not worried about what will happen from 115K. Probably it can just pump like this as well. I'm not worried about that. But what I think is 95 to 96.8 is what I think it should hold. And the bottom is more likely going to be around today, tomorrow. That's what I want to tell you. I mean, this is what we saw, the previous 5 years data. The bottom normally happens before 28th of Jan or around 28th of Jan, basically plus minus 1 day. That's what I've seen. So I think, and tomorrow we are having Chinese, tomorrow is 28th of Jan. And after that, 29th of Jan is Chinese New Year, basically, Lunar New Year. And the market pumps on Lunar New Year. I remember the market pumped in 2024. I asked each and every one of my community members, the Discord members, that buy whatever you want to buy, whatever the price. You don't need to catch the bottom. Things will pump, and things literally pumped heavy. So the Chinese Lunar New Year, I mean, this is what it has been since past few years, 4 to 5 years if you see the data. We just pumps on the Chinese Lunar New Year actually every damn time. So you don't need a brain, but we really want to catch the bottom, and that's what we're going to do. So I do think the bottom is more likely going to be around today, tomorrow, and even it applies for everything. So you don't need trades for like 10 coins. I can't give 10 coins trade. It won't make sense because even I won't be trading 10 coins, because I play a big position size. So I just won't go with 10 coins just to do a show off that, yeah, I caught 10 bottoms, Most important thing is we want to make money after all for like swings, So ETH, I've given Atom, probably I just go for Tau. Tau looks great if it flips 489. And also maybe one more coin that probably I might take it. One of the RWA is Ondo. Ondo is good. I mean, recently it's doing great somehow. And if you just look at this chart on the Ondo over here on the 2 days chart, this chart clearly tells us, I mean, just look at this structure and just go to the logarithmic scale actually. Just look at this structure. One thing I want to show with this structure, very, very clearly I want to show and emphasize, what do you see with this structure actually? What you guys, what is the first thought that comes into your mind when you see this structure? The right answer, and I'm going to give you $50 right away on this stream as well. I'm just going to give you $50. What is the first thing that comes into your mind? Seems nobody is interested in answering, but that's okay. I saved my $50. Kidding. Well, just draw the fibs 1.13 and you will get the answer basically. So the 1.13 and 1 to 72 is where normally the failed rally occurs, And this is exactly what comes into my mind is this BLX chart. This is the most intense chart that comes into my mind, This is what it comes into my mind. Just look at the parallel channel. Where the hell is the parallel channel? How many parallel channels do I have? This is bear case. Did I delete the parallel channel somehow? You have the week off, which is perfectly playing. Here. Shit. Where is the parallel channel? I think there is some mistake. Maybe I'll just draw this. This is the deal that we are talking about. And I also have the Fibonacci levels marked. The fibs are somewhere. Here, perfect. So your 1 to 72 fib was around 104K overall. That's your, 1 to 72 fib. So just look at the chart, and look at things. Let me just hide things. It's a very similar chart what we might probably or what we can expect probably from Bitcoin. Both are logarithmic charts and both are very similar, very similar. You see, I mean, accumulation happens here, a pump up, like making new all-time highs to 1272, and then God knows what's gonna come. But look at this chart. Where is this coin? Here. Look at this chart. How beautiful it is. Accumulation happens, run up, rejection happens, again new all-time highs, 1272, slightly above 1272 went 2.2, and then this is what it is. Basically, we went to sweep up these lows. Actually, this is where the liquidity was taken care of. And if you talk about the chart, our chart, basically our liquidity is here. Basically, this is where the liquidity is at 48.5. You know, channel. Okay, yeah, your answer is correct, channel. But I was more looking from a perspective of what does this chart represents and what does it looks like. You know, so yeah, it represents more of, you know, it completely matches with Bitcoin chart basically, and this is what it looks like. But you did good. You did good. So Ondo, let's come on to Ondo. Yeah, I think Ondo overall HTF. If you look at Ondo, I think I will be looking to buy Ondo once we reclaim the levels of 1.5. So once 1.5 is reclaimed, over here, we can look for another all-time highs. The reason why I'm saying that another all-time highs is because this looks to me like 1, 2. This is your wave 3, and that's why wave 4. And you get what to see one more push up on an upside like wave 5, you know. So 2.8 and 3.7 looks realistic to me for Ondo. And this is looking good. Might not necessarily that it might pump it up to 2.8, 2.9. Can even just probably go for like a double top the way Bitcoin did. But yeah, this looks great. We just need to flip the red line of 1.5. So once it flips on daily time frame, once we have 2 consecutive close, you can simply buy with, you know, profits around 2.2 to 2.5. That is going to be a take profit targets for Ondo. Atom, guys, almost about to fill me, and this is what the plan, guys. Overall, a small announcement I'm going to make over here. I already mentioned in Discord, and since past few weeks, few days, when things were chopping around, I've been working with my developer to, you remember we have AI signal bots and AI signal indicator. We don't have an automated signal for that. You know, of course it used to give us the signal, but we don't have a way to automate it. But then we have started working to automate it. The signal bot, basically, we are moving our AI signal bot to Telegram and especially on Cornix. And hopefully when everything is set, and probably by mid-Feb, we'll be giving access to all the Discord members of the basically the Telegram channel, in which the bot is going to give the signals, and you will be able to, you know, connect your API by the help of Cornix, and you can trade it. You know, the bot is going to do everything for you. So far the past 12 months result, I'm telling you, the 12 months result for the bot is roughly around average. I'm telling you, it's not exactly the I would say month-on-month result, but it's an average. So the average for this, you know, for the past few days, for the past 12 months, the average is around 73.8 to 73.9% win rate. And in average, this is average, okay? Whatever the market would be. In a trending market, it is 84.5% approx, and in the sideways market, roughly around 70% to 70.5%. So this is what the bot is going to do. I mean, we're going to automate your trade, basically. You know, this is going to be free for all the Discord members. So that's what I'm working on, ladies and gentlemen. A small heads up. Nothing like, I'm not flexing anything, so don't take it wrong, my friends. I'm just giving you showing you what I'm planning to do, basically, and for my community, basically for each and every one of us, so we all can get benefit out of it. because you are not the only one who, who is going to use that bot. Basically, I'm going to use that bot for myself to trade, like, on Bybit, and Binance. It also have option to trade on MEXC and OKX as well, I hope. So yeah, basically I'm doing for myself, you can say. But yes, I'm going to give that benefit to each and every one of you as well, for sure. So this is the update from my end for today and for tonight's stream. I've fairly updated a lot of alts and coins. Yeah, last coin probably I want to give an update. I mentioned that this is going to be top for Solana around 300, 302. Perfectly, the top was in. And I'm expecting one more down for Sol around $215 to $214. That's where the bounce is likely going to happen towards 265 to 67 for Sol actually. So that's what, guys, for today. Say probably, let me just check the last chart. SEI, USD.P. Absolutely going to be the last chart for today or for tonight. What's wrong? Say USDT. Let's check it out. Let me just see my Binance chart, because I charted it and I had some expectation on say that it will do good, but it's not doing somehow good. I had my chart somewhere, but anyways, this is already played out, so I'm not gonna do much about it. I mean, at this point, what I can say is did 5 waves actually, as you can clearly see over here. So I'm just simply going to look for the next levels of support based on the fibs and liquidity pool. Now we already, it's very easy. 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, an extended wave 5, some like an extended wave 5. And this is wave A, this is wave B, and 1, 2, we are in the wave 3. So say is likely going to go towards roughly around 25 cents to 24 cents is what I believe. And we're likely going to see some more accumulation around these levels. And we will see a run up. Now there are two possibilities say can do. Basically we form a very nice triangle structure, which is yet to see how it is going to form. A more accumulation like this happens when we are more bullish, and we can pump up like this. It all depends. This is how the bull structure can arise, or overall it can do actually. Now the second scenario would be simply, not triangle, nothing. Simply it's going to be ABC. So it can do something like this: a run up on the push up like this, one more dump like this, and then a run up like this. So we will see what structure it forms. But yeah, we are right now going to a very good support. This is an order block. 29.9 to 26.8 is your order block, and is a support, a very good support you have. Practically this is a very good level. So in my view, the SAY should definitely give a very good bounce over here. And honestly, if this is bearish and it's forming a head and shoulder like this, very good head and shoulder, we already got an inside out pattern formation. And once say reclaims the levels of 33.9, you can go long. 33.9 you can go long, and it's going to retest the range highs of 52 cents. If 52 cents is flipped, good, so we can go higher. If not, simply it's going to reject, and we go for a dump to 23.6 cents. So this is what I see say can do. Probably still the bounce is going to be good. Anywhere from 29 cents to 26.8, the bounce is likely going to be a very good bounce of 70 to 80% move, which is very good in my view. So 70 to 80% move on an upside on say. So right now this red box, as I mentioned, 29 cents to 26.8 is your bottom, more likely going to be the bottom, in somewhere in between actually. So that's all for today's stream, guys, and have a nice night. Take care. Don't go all in at this moment. Go, slowly build it. As I also mentioned the plan for Bitcoin, I mentioned it. One more down over here on the Coinbase chart, 95K to 96.8 is where the levels where I would be looking to long, and more likely, in my view, more likely this should be the bottom. Today we should be marking a bottom. The Monday range is going to be today. So that is the 3% range we're going to form today, 3 to 4% range, which is good enough for us to play tomorrow actually. Okay, so that's all for today's stream, guys. Have a nice night. Take care. Yeah, as I mentioned, the market is going to bottom today or tomorrow. So more likely, of course, the bottom is likely going to be in. This is where the levels are based on the fibs. So yeah, it can go another, as I mentioned, 2-3% more down, but not more. So one or probably today or tomorrow it should bottom in my view. This is what it feels. This is where the bottom level is. Exact bottom at this point, it's difficult to say what the levels would be at this point. But 96.8 to 95.1 is where the, is likely going to. This is how it's likely going to play out in my view. The diagonal formation is very, very likelihood in my view. That's what I was talking about since on the stream. So let's see. We also have December POC around 95.8, making 96 a very good levels, and we also have a liquidity under 97.3. So 97.3 is not safe. We are going to take those lows for sure, 110% sure. And we also have an order block around 96.6. So basically making a very good levels for us to give a very good bounce from those levels. Okay. So take care, guys, and have a nice night. Take care. Bye-bye.